Like, have I not done enough for the scene? Now I'm localizing VXG. I'm bringing a godlike Caribbean experience to the Northeast and to share with the rest of the nation. I'm not alone in the work, but I'm just saying from what I'm doing, Alex Valle is helping. What's this guy's name? The gentleman at Yumacon is also helping. Alex Lugo, I said his name. Jonathan Lugo from Apex is helping. You're helping and whatnot. But if we're focusing this on me, look what I'm doing for the scene. I'm getting Time Magazine involved. I'm getting Guinness involved to bring exposure to the scene. So why are people hating?
You're making moves, man.
I mean,
that's all to it.
One of the things that I'm doing, and if somebody beats me to it, all the power to them. When everything's all said and done, and the donation drive, which will be on the up and up, I'm going to go to the New York Times and the New York Post, and I am going to say to them, this is an article that needs to be covered. This needs to happen. They need to see, especially with all the violence and bullshit that's going on with video games, that video games give. Now, my biggest problem is I don't, and people say to me like, why you hating, why you hating? Well, I don't want to turn around and turn the New York Times and the New York Post to these fucking articles to say that the gaming community gave so much, only to find out that something shady does go on. Because let's be realistic, reporters, especially in the gaming world, they don't look at us in the greatest of light. So, if it doesn't come up to be on the up and up, they're going to expose it. And now, instead of something positive coming out of it, it's going to be ultra negative. And that's what my biggest fear is the fact that, God forbid, and I'm not saying Evo is going to do it. I'm talking, a player said he donated, $10,000 and it wound up being a stolen credit card, or magically money disappeared because, out of the fucking pot for somebody's payroll, whatever the case may be. I just don't want, and everybody took it as me as this like, man, he's so fucking crazy. He's the which once again I reiterate the TriForce. I don't know what a white TriForce is, but apparently that's what I am.
It's James. It's stupid because never. In a time, this is just to show you how our country lacks creativity. In a time where there was a shooting, where people are blaming video games for such I don't even know the word for this, but in such a time where like such disaster happened in a scene. 20 kids were killed by this guy with a gun and they're blaming video games. We just raised $250,000 for cancer, and this wasn't on in the Daily News, the New York Times, Complex Media, Time Magazine, MTV, BET. No, this was on SRK and Event Hubs. This type of closed-minded nonsense is ridiculous. Like, are you kidding me? How do you want the scene to grow when we do godlike stuff like that? You just keep it amongst yourself. It's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense.
They don't want to see it grow. It seems like it to me.
Now, I know what their answer is going to be. Their answer is going to be, well, we have to quantify the money first. We have to make sure that after everyone leaves their money or take back their money, we have to see what the total is first.
No, they're going to take taxes from
then we can blah blah blah. But I'm like, that's not the point. The point is when we that night, the final night when it was the battle between Skullgirls and Smash Brothers, it should have been trending worldwide. Me and D1 and the Skullgirls community and the Smash Brothers community, we were up for 6 hours on Twitter going in, going in to get that money up there. And then, so now when they posted it on SRK, right, Smash Brothers wins this and blah, 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 whatever. And then they said, Skullgirls has a honorary spot at Evo, right? Someone thank you, TriForce, for helping us get the 9th spot at Evo. And someone came in and said, TriForce didn't do nothing and blah, 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 and all this other nonsense. And they were hating. They went hard on hating me. It's like, why is everyone giving blah, blah, blah? I'm going to show you how this community is. I'm going to show you the depth of this community and whatnot. If you can give me a couple of moments here. I'm going to show you how this community, and it's not me looking for credit, because I don't go around on stream saying, give me credit for the stuff I do. The only time I do that is when people discredit me, and I'm not going to have anyone discredit me. I don't take that kind of stuff. It's just like if you do something, James, and people go, who's this old man? You ain't doing nothing for the scene. Get the out of here and blah, 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 blah. You're not going to take that. You're going to say something about it. So I'm going to put something out there, right? I'm going to put something out there for those who, and this is not me tooting my horn. This is just me showing that I help this scene, even things that have nothing to do with me. I found it. So where are we? What? Oh, there it is. Here we are. Details. Let me get this link up, and I want you to put this link inside the chat, James. So for all those who said TriForce did not help the Skullgirl community get the honorary 9th spot at Evo, you can send them that link, and you can click the link yourself, and you'll see that I was going ham that night. My game I wanted to win was Smash Brothers. We won. As far as I'm supposed to be concerned, which if I only look out for Nintendo games, I'm not supposed to care about Skullgirls. I'm like, oh, well, that's not my problem. We won. We got our game in. Oh, whatever. But I'm a gamer, and I want to see all games get into the community. So for me, I'm like, Skullgirls gave Smash Brothers a run for their money. They were a worthy adversary of sorts, and they raised $80K. Roughly speaking, and the $80,000 that they raised, when they did that, I made a tweet, and my tweet was, and I'll quote it: everyone retweet Evo, and a hashtag Evo. I said, Evo, give Skullgirls an honorary 9th spot. 213 people retweeted that. 213. So, in the long run, ultimately, man, I don't know, dogs. I don't know why they hate. And to be honest with you, I don't care. Now I'm on my I've given all the love I can as a gamer for the last 34 years in the video game community. The only love I have left is Nintendo. I'm gonna put all my love into Nintendo and do stuff for the community. I love Nintendo, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to competitive gaming or esports, I am about money. I am about stunting. That is it. I don't care anymore. There is no love to give. I am about making money. Anybody who's looking to make money, any businesses out there looking to get involved in esports, I have what's this word? What's the word for this? A circle of people in which are looking to do real money, which range into 6 zeros and better. And we would love to help you get your product or services into the esports scene for a small commission. Thank you. On some Jago stuff, it's all about that paper.
Yep.
Hey, TriForce, I just got a message from I Love Katana, and apparently in Australia, and says, tell TriForce that Nemesis says his rants are fucking godlike. Lol, I love it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, not everyone hates me. It's just like I said, the hate mainly comes from the Capcom community, which I don't understand. So people could quote me on that. I am about the dollars. I am tired of living this poor life. I'm 35 years old. I'm divorced. I have no children. I do not know how to drive. I don't have a car. I'm like, that's crazy. Like I put way too much into the scene, and I have not gotten back. And that's just the reality of it. This is why that movie Discover Arcadia, it's about me, my passion for the gaming scene, and how I rose to great heights with the empire, fell down, but then came back up. But then at the end of the day, what do I have to show for it? I don't have anything to show for it. That's a problem. And like Rolando said, don't worry, Triforce, we gonna change that. We gonna change that.
Well, I mean, I agree. Like I said, I think you've contributed immensely to the gaming community. I don't think you get the recognition because my personal belief from being back in this scene for 2 years now, after my little 10-year hiatus, not much has changed. The maturity level is still fucking ultra emo. The people that basically have the power don't want to share the power. They don't want to, and when I say share the power, they want you guys to be the cattle, and they're gonna herd you the way they want you herded. They don't mind the division within the fighting game community because half of them favor their game anyway. Which, let's be realistic, and once again, I don't bash any game, but 80% of the gaming community is Capcom shit, and when I say shit, I just mean games. And the other half, the other 20%, is scattered for everybody else, whether it be the MK community or whether it be the animes. We get the table scraps. Whatever falls on the floor, we get to pick up. And then you got people like Big E who support the MK scene. He supports every game, and he takes the time to actually see what games are doing well. He follows them. He sticks. It ain't like he just runs a tournament and then goes and hangs out in the Street Fighter room for the rest of the 3 days. He comes, he checks out, he sees what's going on, and I give him mad props for that. Long Island Joe, John Gallagher, they are the true hype breeders in the tournament scene. It's like I said, the closest you're gonna get to an actual tournament where you're gonna feel like you're in that arcade environment. I can't judge nothing on Shin Blanca because no, I haven't been to his event. I have spoken to him. He seems like a stand-up guy. I've heard nothing but good things about Final Round. And once again, I'm not shitting on SCR and NorCal or any of the other tournaments out there. I know Alex Vi does a good job and puts his heart and soul into it. But there are a group of people, and I hate to call them an Illuminati, but they're a fucking Illuminati. And they do not want to relinquish that power. Why?
They don't have, but they don't have to relinquish it. Just share it. Yeah. It's enough power to go around.
Why is it, and here's a little pop question. Why is it like East Coast Throwdown, Big E, everybody's on the East Coast, this Northeast which with the Evo points, NorCal and SoCal, the events, yeah, they're a couple of hours between each other. Why is it that, you don't see a lot of other events being, like, why, I know people have tried to do scenes in Texas. Why have they not gotten the support from the Evos and from, any of these other organizations that are up and coming that say, hey, look, you know what? We want to pick you up and put you into the scene. We will prop you up. If you're not 100% on what you're doing, we have a group of people that will help you. Why is it only Chicago, New York, Florida, Atlanta, and California? That's pretty much the scene. Arizona has little tournaments, but they don't get the support like NorCal or SoCal. And if they do this, the scene can grow. Now, everybody asked me about being a proponent to MLG back in the day, and it's a 4-city thing. That turned me off. That was one of my turnoffs. It limits people. I mean, I would love people to travel all over the place, and unfortunately, because of the amount of people that you're trying to gather, the bigger your event, the better it is. But you also got to look at these small guys that are up and coming, and if not for, let's say, Evo supporting it, well then how about some of the established majors helping them get on their feet? Because eventually, let's be real, everything comes to an end. Eventually, Big E is going to get to, 75, 80 years old, and he's going to go, yo, I can't do this no more. Well, where's the infrastructure for the future of it? It ain't there.
Yep.
There is no, when these guys, when the East Coast guys and NorCal guys and all these guys, they say they're done, you're going back to scratch. You have to go back to the beginning and do it over again, rather than say, let's prepare for when that does happen and have a safety net that's going to allow tournaments to be developed. I don't mind going to Dallas if NorCal's not happening no more.
You saw what Napalm said?
No, what did he say?
He said Texas Showdown last year was held in a bathroom.
It was.
It was.
I know, but that's like, come on.
I saw pictures of that. I was like, "Are you serious? This got to be a
Man, that was
joke."
some fucked up stuff, man.
That has to be some joke. They was really playing in the freaking bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was.
Oh man, this is
In the bathroom.
Yeah, yes, in the fucking bathroom.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, in the bathroom, they hold a tournament, and no other major said, like, hey, guys, nobody approached them, and they were like, hey, you know what? Let me talk to you and try to educate you what you did fucking wrong beyond the obviously of playing in the bathroom. And that's a support that tournament organizers, they can't be so self-consumed with their own growth. That's why, like I said, I got respect for Big E and Shin Blanca and Joe and John Gallagher. They communicate with each other.
Can you, not to cut you off, but let me ask you a question. Can you imagine, right? Can you imagine there's a board meeting with a Fortune 500 company that wants to put $10 million plus into the competitive fighting game scene, create a centralized organization to structure it worldwide, right? Putting $10 million in. And they said, let's talk about the quality of tournaments. And then one of the executives says, well, one of my scouters who've been in the community, who works and whatever, blah, 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 he gave me a report that some of these tournaments are so poorly held. One was held in a hotel bathroom. Like, can you imagine the faces of the executives as they're all looking at the guy saying that, like, the person is telling them that one of the tournaments was held in a hotel bathroom.
I can tell you what they would say. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around, dude. Nobody. Are you telling me there was a motherfucker playing Mortal Kombat next to a tampon machine?
That might come into place. That might really happen.
You know what will happen then? The person will then take out their iPad that they're working on and say, actually, no, see, it's on the internet right here, Google, and there's a picture of it. Like, these things, like, some of the stuff that we do in this community, and we do it for funny, to make jokes and troll, I'm telling you right now, these companies, they're not stupid. People report on each other out of spite, thinking that they're hurting the other person when they don't understand that they're hurting the entire community. Yep. Okay, you saw the other day, James, when I was like, this guy asked to join Empire Arcadia. Yeah. I did not answer his message on time because I was doing work. I'm in St. Martin. I'm not in the U.S. And the guy said, well, screw you, this, that, curse the other, whatever, blah, 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 and I'm going to go tell Nintendo what you've been doing. I'm like, really? Like, to sabotage me. And like, okay, let's look at the pros and the cons of this. Okay, the pros for this, which is absolutely none. I guess for him is Nintendo will stop doing work with me. No, wrong, idiot. Nintendo does not care about the fighting game community. They don't have fighting games. Yes, Smash Brothers is an actual fighting game, but Nintendo is not involved in esports, so they don't care. Number two, in terms of my stature in the Nintendo community, I'm a legend, so to speak, amongst a lot of Nintendo supporters and so forth. So, and they don't care about what I do in the fighting game community, as long as I support the Nintendo community, and I faithfully support it. So you're not really hurting me. But what you are doing is this. If Nintendo wants to now get involved in fighting games or in esports, and then they're seeing all of this crap that you're writing about and stuff like that, you may ward them off. So you're hurting the whole scene, idiot. But they're like, and these guys think that, oh, well, at least I stopped TriForce. You're never going to stop me. You have to come and kill me. You're not stopping me with that. If you do not put a bullet in my head and put me under, you're not stopping me. I can only stop by death. That's it. I'm always going to keep going. So these guys got to stop. Some of these pictures that they're taking when guys go to tournaments and they got girls in certain positions and alcohol and all these stories, y'all got to just keep that within the community. Stop taking that. Like, you're not hurting. Yes, you're hurting the person, but don't think that it doesn't come with a price. It hurts the community. Once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. These guys are so stupid. Like, okay, a prime example of this. Anyone seen that Garbage Gamer episode 2?
Yeah, I saw it, man. That shit was garbage.
There you go. I just threw it up on the stream. There's a bathroom shot.
Yeah, that's the picture I saw. I'm like, are you serious?
No, there's another one. There's another one where the guy's sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet? Oh, man.
No, the seat was closed. The seat was closed. His pants wasn't down. The seat was closed, but he had to sit on the toilet to play. One guy sat on the bathtub rim, and the other guy sat on the toilet. Yeah, and there was a couple of guys by the door.
Here you go.
Yeah, see, there it is. Well, no. Those are stalls. That's not the one from final round though. But
they're gonna have tournaments in airports.
Maybe with Mortal Kombat he can bring in fatalities.
Right on the plane of a tournament.
I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Peep this on the low. Yo, VXG may be the first tournament to get an airline sponsor. We're working on trying to get JetBlue.
Oh.
And they're liking it. In fact, JetBlue had In fact, let me see where. Do I have it? Let me go on my favorites.
JetBlue, right?
Yeah, JetBlue. Let me see something here. I can show you guys something here. Favorites, because I favorite it. It was crazy. Because Rolando's like, hey, I need you to come down to BXP. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem, blah, blah, blah. There it is. And when he tweeted it, it was crazy because like JetBlue retweeted it. Hold on, let me see. I posted this, James, and I asked him, I was like, yo, what the? I said, yo, JetBlue had just tweeted me. Why? And he's like, oh, because I'm trying to work out something with JetBlue as becoming the official airline sponsor of VXG. I was like, whoa. See, Rolando's a G. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. He is a G. He is the Jay-Z of this video game scene.
Answer my question. what I was saying earlier.
He is trying to there. You can put the link in. Put the link inside the chat. He's trying to stack paper like it's nothing. And oh man, in a couple of years, this man, listen.
Good games, VXG.
Huh?
I was like, VHG, man, they gonna have some good games.
2014 is going to even be better. Like 2000, we're looking at it like this. 2012 is 2013 is serious, but like they're going to the money 85K. He's trying to push it to 100,000. He's trying to do some big stuff, but wherever it ends off with, it's going to be 85K or better. But next year, 85,000 is Nathan's piss water.
Damn.
85K.
It's 85,000 for VXG. Top 16 payout for 2 of the games so far, and he's trying to look at, and I don't want to get. I'm not supposed to even be telling you too much of this, as Orlando's going to get mad when he's like, "Why so many people doing this?" But that's what it is. $85,000 in cash, and the thing is, no one has to take a check home. Everyone is getting paid cash. There's going to be an armor car here with security, so people's getting paid.
Natives can work that armored car.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it this year.
Hey yo, man! Shouts out to Orlando, man. That boy puts in work.
And that answers one of the questions I caught on Test Jamite of why do you support VXG?
Cause the man putting in work.
He's been.
You gotta respect that, man. Like I've been eyeing on VXG since last year and how they went. Now they was living, and I'm just like, yo, I need to go to this. They put on some good stuff.
Yeah, so no problem, Bluesword. But I hope to. Well, I'm glad this whole thing's been resolved. I'm glad they gave the East Coast a qualifier. I'm glad the Skull Girls got inside Evo and whatnot. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, hopefully, I don't expect Evo to turn around and pull out some miracle and start blowing stuff up. But like real talk, they need the committee needs to sit down and say, all right, look, the community has matured. They're not stupid no more. They're not little kids where we can, they have bobbleheads and they have no ideas what's going on. That we are well aware of what you guys are doing. Well, at least I am. So you guys gotta step it up now.
Yeah,
like,
guys gotta, at the end of the day, the inbred bickering within actual games themselves need to be. Look, there's nothing wrong with hype. Yo, TriForce, I'm gonna kick your ass in Tetris. That's hype. But you, at the end of the day, the community's got to realize, you're kind of like baseball teams.
Yeah.
And every game is a team. And you're competing for the dominance without actually trying to fuck each other up. You don't turn around and hear the Yankees turning around to the Mets and going, man, you suck. Now, they might think it, but they say at the end of the day, we're all professionals. The motherfucker that sits on the bench makes $1.3 million a year that never touches the field. The same mentality's got to start to apply to the gaming community. This way, what happens is, if the community shows growth in the levels of maturity, it will attract bigger and better sponsorship.
Let's look at a statistic. In 2012, despite the fighting game scene expanding, North America lost 3 fighting game teams, and the Asian community gained. Western Wolves was introduced into. Wait, was Western Wolves introduced in 2012 or 2011?
I think it was
the
2011.
one that 2011. Oh, okay. So Madcast has been around for a while, but
Yeah.
Zian's team from there was a China team, KOF obviously, and then there was like 3 different Asian teams that was introduced, and we lost 3 American teams, and in the fighting game scene, and like people got to understand, like there's not a lot of American teams left. Broken Tears left, AGE they're new, so that's a good thing. AGE just came in last year. EG. Team Razor, which is through Wtih, although Wtih got bodied. That was bad.
He got shitted on.
That was bad. He didn't win a game, right?
No, he didn't win a game. He didn't win. Man, he got he got
Yeah.
body.
Yeah. BBB didn't die. They literally just canceled their team. I guess they didn't see a way to make. Yeah, DMG is gone. DMG is gone. BBB is gone. I forgot the third fighting game team that
What
died. But
happened with DMG? What's going on with that? I heard you post something about DMG on Facebook. What's going on with that?
Originally, I was given one side of the information, and then I got the other side of it. So because of that, I can't put it like this. Money was promised to the team by the sponsors, but the sponsors could not fulfill the promise because of what's the word for this?
That explains it, because that's why Burn Your Bra left.
No, but the thing is, it made Mad Catz look bad, but the reason behind it explains Mad Catz's position, and Mad Catz is actually not responsible. Something that needed to be done administrative wise on DMG's part was not done, forcing Mad Catz to not follow through. That's not a fact. That's just what I heard. So I'm just letting you guys know. So because of that, long story short, DMG didn't get the money because they didn't get the sponsor. Team's dead, which is why I suggest to teams, stop trying to look for sponsors to survive, because if you're looking for the sponsor to survive, then once the sponsor pulls, you're dead. If PDP decides to say, you know something, AGE, we don't want to do this no more, AGE's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm never going to put the Empire in that position. Are you crazy?
No, you cannot depend. If you're building a team, you cannot depend on an outside source of income to be dependable. That is the realest of real. You need to have a nest egg as oh shit, your sponsor pulled out. Now go get your sponsors. But if your sponsors pull out, you got to be able to still survive.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's why I want to put my team in that predicament myself, because I was planning on doing something like that.
Many teams, many sponsors, partners, and investors have dropped out of EMP. I make sure, nope. Like if we lose them, I'll keep the company running. That's just me. Like EMP ain't never gonna die. It dies when I'm dead, but it will. As long as I draw air, we running. Like I take ride or die to the realists. That's what I mean. We riding at the Empire until it's dead. That's not true, Rip Thorn. GGA, EMP, and EGP are not the only real teams. Broken Tears a real team. EG's a real team. AGE is a real team, although they're being sponsored. TFA, I haven't heard from them in a while. I don't know what's going on, but and I've been seeing people. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get back into this MK thing, cause I've been seeing for the last hour and a half. I've been seeing people writing emperors.
I was waiting for that.
Yo, listen, look. Let me explain something to you guys in the emperors. And I just want to put this out there. Thank you for changing emperors. They're not. Wait, it's EMPR, right? For their team, their acronym. It's 4 letters now. Because they used to put EMP just like us. I'm like, you can't do that. But now they put EMPR. But yeah, Kick Punch Block is still there. Team Spooky is still there, whatever. But EMPR. That's the Emperor's name. Now, we did it first. Did what? Look, yo, hold on, time out. Yo, look, fool. Let me explain something to you, right? Yo, you guys can't even beat the 88s. So, like, just cut it out. Just cut it out. Like, we don't even have to send them real Mortal Kombat boys after you. We'll send the Goon Squad after you guys and get rid of you guys. Like, yo, you see this one, I met Emperor Khan at NEC, and he's the only real dude in the Emperors. He was the only one who came out to NEC and battled. I don't know why he's even running the Emperors. Emperor Khan should just join the Empire, because your clan is mad fluff. Your clan's whack, like, realistically speaking. The clan's trash. Like, Rio can kill your entire clan with one hand while trolling someone on Test Your Might. Like, I just don't understand this. Like, coming in here with this emperors over EMP, like, what have you done on a national scale? Because an online don't count. What tournaments have you been to? Has anyone in your team?
Hey, calm this noise, man.
Yo, James, you's a scumbag, dude. Scumbag.
Yo, Dztrbed is OBS, man.
Hey, hold up, man, with this bullshit. Just popping and shit. Hey, what's up with this? OBS? Okay.
They popping off.
Hey, let's go, man.
They are popping off. So I'm just trying to check your team, dogs. I'm just trying to if we got problems, we can make this go down at Winter Brawl. It's not an issue. We ain't gotta talk about this, Steve. Just let me know right now. You wanna pop off right now? We're going straight to Winter Brawl. We have DMP versus the Emperors, and we'll bop your shit. It's really good.
I thought you guys were a Street Fighter 4 clan, man. Across the world for like Marvel versus Capcom and shit.
Nah, man, nah, don't get it twisted.
We are in this community, man. We just backed down a little bit so y'all can do y'all offline thing. Now we getting on there.
What?
I got to move the fuck around.
This guy is delusional. Holy smokes. Back down? There's nothing to back down. We run this shit.
We are EMP, emperors. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason why you even have
those guys.
I'm gonna keep it so gangster right now. Real talk, the only reason why you got any clout is because you're OBS. Outside of that, you're trash. Yo. You take out OBS out of your name, you are gone. Your whole clan is trash. Your whole clan wears panties. It's not the strongest players.
Hey man, OBS is just a little sponsor. You know what I'm saying? We've been global for 4 years, man. We got MK games from MKD, MK3. You know what I'm saying? Ultimate. We've been in MK, man. You guys came to our realm with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play Street Fighter and shit, man. We don't play them whack ass games over here, man. Somebody tell these motherfucking EMP guys to get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fuck Cap.
You got it twisted. You got it twisted, dogs. You talking to the wrong dude. We've been playing Mortal Kombat since MK1. We've been around when Lex was at Northeast Championships playing MK3.
Hey man, kill that noise, man. Kill that noise, man. And my boy Outworld met you up at NEC, and he said you wasn't nothing but a bitch ass nigga, man.
Oh, but wait a minute.
We are EMP. He said you ain't shit. We're Outworld, man. Matter of fact, my man just went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna call him up, get my boy Infusion from NYC who play with Checking them, and we gonna come see about y'all EMP fools, man.
Winter Brawl, what's good? What's really good? Winter Brawl.
We'll be in that, right?
You gonna be at Winter Brawl? Okay, so we're gonna
be in that shit.
Emperors versus EMP. So you get your 3.
No. EMP versus Empire.
Wait, nah, we're EMP. We've been around long before you. What are you talking about? No. You're Emperors, you're EMPR, we're EMP. And you wanna, I tell you what, you wanna fight for the title?
Hey, man.
Let me know right now.
James, get my man in here, man.
Who am I getting in?
The Warcon. Get the Warcon in here, man. These guys met up face to face. Get the Warcon in here, man, so they could talk. So he could talk to TriForce about what's going on with this shit, man. Because we don't like this biting ass shit, man. How you gonna take members that want to come to Emperor try to start tag when y'all bitch ass motherfuckers play Street Fighter and shit? No, man. Get the Warcon in here, man.
This guy got James. This guy is delusional. Dogs. We don't just play Street Fighter. We got guys in Street. We have people playing every type of game under the sun. We compete in everything. You do know that before the Empire was formed, we were a clan like you. And guess what year we were a clan? Take a guess.
What was that, man? What was that? 88?
1980.
Play Tetris, man. We don't care about you old ass fools. We moving the old ass motherfuckers up out of here, man. We got some guys taking out all the fucking OGs and
Just
every.
get real on the blast show.
Yo, get Rio, get Rio in here. Yo, where's Maxter? Where is Maxter?
Hey, get somebody in this shit, man.
But I'm saying, where were you at NEC though? Where Rio and Maxter won the team tournament and then Rio won MK Ultimate MK, MK2, and then MK9. Where were you at?
Outworld was there showing love, man. We only send one person per tournament. That's Tyrant on the West Coast. That's Outworld on the East Coast. We had all the 88s fighting Tyrant, losing them on the West Coast, and we had Warcon out there checking everything out on the East Coast, man. We got this shit on lock, man.
What are you talking about? You got what online? Yo, did you even win your online tournament that MK James was throwing that big ass? Did you even win that? What unlock are you talking about?
Crazy 88 just went down. They got dusted, man. We had 3.
Hey, Dztrbed, I know you not arguing with this bitch ass nigga, man.
Man, I don't even know
you not arguing, man. Who the fuck is this dude, man? He got one dude, and that's Rio, who's scared to come online fucking with the real players, man. I don't give a fuck about that online, offline segregation shit, man. Who are you, TriForce? You a dude that like sit in the cut. You don't put in no work. Warcon, Empress taking over. You heard Empress. You know what we about. So shut your bitch ass up, bro. You ain't talking nothing. You ain't talking nothing.
You said I don't put in work.
You ain't talking nothing, bro. You ain't talking nothing.
Machi, I'm explaining to you one time.
Hey, dog, when they see EMP, the first thing that coming out their mouth is Emperor. They don't say Empire. They say Emperor. If they gonna say something about Empire, they talk Rio. Rio's a one man for you, dog. We got millions out here in the motherfucking U.S. talking that Emperor shit. What you got, man?
Well, wait. I gotta throw in.
I got Scar. I got Gross. No, I got Dark. I got peoples on your head, bruh. And like I said, dog, you got that one dude that just come to the motherfucking offline tournaments and shit. But your boy scared to come to that online, bruh. I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
we make an offline move.
You can't forget Maxter. You can't forget Tom Brady either.
Yeah, we reckon them 88 guys, so that's not even a problem. That's why we don't even want to
talk them out, man. That's the first dude that was talking all that bullshit when on the OBS put up the tournament, which we lost. So it's like he felt like, oh yeah, we ain't nothing. Talking about a 3-man team could take out Emperors as a beast, our beast online members, bruh.
I really
dog, you do not know, son. Online is different.
We got
like, hey, James, like Tom Brady said, online and offline is different, right?
Yes,
online and offline is different, right? So why the fuck would you think you can put your online or your offline thugs in the fucking jungle with the online crew? What makes you think you can win that shit? What makes you think you can fight Emperor Swag on the Night Wolf on 100 level? You can't do that. Rio don't know how to play a Night Wolf like that type of tier. Who is you talking about? He can't fight a Jax player on that type of level. What is you talking about, bruh? I'm mad, Dztrbed. I'm sick of man. I'm sick of this dude, man. Tell this dude, man, stay the fuck out of Emperor, B, because he stole our name, B. We came up with that shit before him. He gonna abbreviate the 3 letters, the EMP, because everybody was like, hey, that's Emperor, but nah, he had to keep correcting them. Talking that bullshit like, we Empire Arcadia.
Are you guys listening to this delusion?
Bruh, you don't got shit to talk about, bro. We the kings of this shit.
Time out. Clearly you are sniffing, you are on coke. You really are. You are on the drug level that you are on. You just said that we took your name, dogs. We've been around long before you, dogs.
Come on, cuz you ain't hear about us though. If you've been around long, then how the fuck did you come to us then? You can't be, let's be real. You came to us. You found out before us before we found out you, Mr. Arcadia. Get the fuck out of here, man. You didn't hear about you didn't hear about us, right? You didn't hear about the Emperor Outworld, right? You thought we was a sucker online, right?
Yo, didn't he try to take our Empress though? Like,
he tried to snatch our Empress, dog. Our most loyalty our death row Empress at that. He tried to take our death row because he know that his motherfucking line is out of order. But he was probably on some I'm trying to get pussy shit. So you could tell that his whole empire will fall over a piece of pussy. He's willing to get that up over pussy. So he's a sucker for that. You know why? Because emperors don't fall for that shit. We building us, man. Our female gamers is golden bricks, man. You don't have none. You don't have none. Nothing.
So okay, let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you a simple question, right? So we ain't just sitting here spitting bullshit. I love this shit when we get into these arguments because
talk facts, please. Bring the facts. Go. Bring the facts. What you want?
Okay. What was the first Mortal Kombat tournament you won as a group?
Won as a group? Man, I don't give a fuck about winning as a group because obviously Rio didn't win as a group, did he? He won as a one fucking person. So get the fuck out of here. You just lucky.
I'm just asking.
What's that next question? What's that next question?
Player, you know, but I ain't knocking it.
Okay.
Come on. I don't really think
it's a simple question. Yo, my G, it's a simple question. What was the first tournament, the first Mortal Kombat tournament you won under the brand name Emperors? Give me a date, dogs. In fact, you don't have to give me the month or the day. Just give me a year.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about winning. Long as you see there's going to be a motherfucking emperor that's under top 8, tyrant, get the fuck out of here. We don't want to hear your bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about winning or none of that bullshit. Just let you know that, I mean, you got one? You got one and that's Rio? Get the fuck out.
No, because our first tournament we won under the name EMP was back in 2004. I just put the link. In the room, Magfest, my G, Magfest. Back in the days when there was no big tournaments.
Shit, fuck out of here, man.
And guess what, my G? My G, you just said I don't put in no work. It was Mortal Kombat 2.
You ain't put in no work. Listen, bro.
My G, it was me and Sharon. My G, it was me and Sharon, my G. Me and Sharon.
How you think you lead off of soldiers and not play with you? Think you could just run that shit, right? Yo, the reason why I got respected in low ass fucking emperors because I go on the battlefield with them. I go on offline teams with them. Dog, I don't just sit on that gay ass suit your little ass was wearing, that dingy breakdown you was wearing.
What kind of suit was that, man?
Your motherfucking emperors. You sit back. My position, Mr. My position, I take out leaders. I make leaders bow to me. Anybody that's under your rank is beneath me. They will bow to me by seeing their top leader bowing to me. Dog, I'm Shao Kahn, cuz I make people bow. Talk to Thunder. Talk to Solo. Talk to Blade. Man, talk to these leaders, man. This is what I do.
Make me bow at Winterfell. I'd love to see that. Make me bow at Winterfell.
Play no games. So what are you saying? You don't play no fucking video games.
What game we playing though? It don't even matter though, man. We got people on Smash. We got people on Street Fighter. We got people on every game, man.
These dudes just said I don't play video games. Y'all are talking to the. You's a fake ass emperor. You was not even real. My G, you's not even a real emperor, my G. My G, I'm in Guinness, my G. My G, I'm in Guinness.
If I'm not real, who heard who first? He heard our name first, dog. He heard our name first. He's never heard anybody's name but ours, man. The only people that he heard about it is the 88s, and who else is that? The Emperors, man. Anybody that see EMP, they talk Emperor. They don't talk Arcadia, man. I'm telling you, dog, you don't make no noise.
As long as you know that, man. As long as your noise coming from us.
Man. People only.
Your dog. There's an article on Complex. There's an article on Complex magazine talking about EMP, and then they talk about the emperors. It's talking about Empire, and it's a mainstream magazine.
You just heard him, right? Hey, y'all just heard him, right? He said, yeah, they talking about emperors, right? Come on, man.
No,
you already know.
I said they're not talking about emperors. They're talking about Empire.
They ain't talking about Empire, man, because y'all ain't no empire with two people. Get the fuck out of here, man. We got a whole motherfucker. We got an empire because you talking about.
You do know there was one time. You do know there was one time we had Perfect Legend, Detroit Ballin', Max.
One time we don't have them. Do y'all have them now?
Nah, we still have 3 of the 5 though. That's not the point.
3 of the 5. So what is that? Is that an empire or is that a fucking what? Bar mitzvah? What is that?
Hey, but you
don't need that many.
Come on, dog. You ain't talking.
Those 3 alone can bop your whole clan. Those 3 alone can bop the whole clan.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Hey, time out, man. You were sending them folks over across seas and shit with money out your pocket, man. Our members is loyal as fuck, and we don't pay them motherfuckers shit, man. We just rep this shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
They do it for the love of the game, man.
For the love of the team.
They don't talk that money shit. If they talk, man, if you talking that money shit, they gonna look at you like, what? Man, I'll whip your ass. This motherfucking.
You guys remind me of when I was a young little guy spitting that same trash.
Hey, we coming up, man. Move your old ass around.
Oh man. Look, all I gotta say is, I don't know where y'all coming up with this garbage about I ain't putting no work. I'm an old man that put in my work. The difference is I know when my time is done. I ain't gotta put in that work no more. My team respects me because I put in that work. I put in 30 years of competing in video games, B. But I'm better off at the helm than being on the battlefield. You're on the battlefield because your team's not strong enough. That's why you're on the battlefield. If your team was strong enough, you wouldn't be on the battlefield, my G. You wouldn't be on the battlefield.
You know the reason why my guys are starting to go offline now? Because they sick of hearing you offline motherfuckers getting back by squad. They be like, man, fuck it, man. We gonna go to offline, man. Talk to these motherfuckers.
So we coming for all you pussy ass motherfuckers, man. Everybody in the chat, EMPR coming for all of y'all, man. The whole
Dztrbed, what happened in that 88 war, man? They so-called offline warrior dab. He went back on the All Blast show, start crying like a little bitch, talking about man, I'm offline. Like, man, get your game, man. I mean, you can't just
crying like a little bitch, but he had the little bitch voice on after that and shit. He was like, talking like a little girl who knows some little.
I lost it.
You see what I'm saying? Look at the stream. Real talk, I have never heard of the Emperors before.
Yeah, you did. I didn't come at you. I never came at you until my Empress got involved, right? Am I right? Come on now. Let's be real. How did you hear about us? Because you didn't hear about.
I heard about you. I heard about you through the On Blast show. That's how I heard about you. Because outside of that, ain't no one was talking about you. Ain't no one was talking about you. If not for MK James, if not for MK James, ain't no one would have heard of the Emperors. Real rap. That is the realest. Ain't nothing you can say.
But you know what? To give you like some perspective, every member that you had just said like 5 minutes ago that was on your team, all of them niggas knew us. Every single one of them. Tom, Rio, Ballin, all the motherfuckers knew us, man.
Well, what I heard from them wasn't something positive about y'all. So I'm just saying, what I heard from them wasn't positive. So it just proves my point.
Fuck everybody's opinion and shit.
And we forced to respect them people because of our skill, man. We don't give a fuck about nobody be all like, oh man, I don't like the Emperor clan because they such and such and such and that. Man, feed us that shit, man. Keep our names in your mouth, man. That's how you came to me, man. I don't give a fuck about all that.
That's food right there, man. Keep it coming. I'm gonna make a fucking hashtag that say who is the Emperor.
And bring that salt level up. Bring the salt level up, man.
Yo, the salt. Yo, I stopped talking because I'm looking in the stream right now, and what the stream is saying. It's not a good look, dude.
Hey, Outworld, check this shit out, though, man. I had this fucking stream up all fucking night. While this motherfucker, TriForce was talking and shit, that shit was like at 150. I'm talking about 150, 145 heads in the shit. When we came and boosted that shit up to like 230. So,
exactly. Don't get me wrong. James get a hell of a good audience, dog. He get a hell of a good audience. And don't mind me when TriForce get in. Yeah, some people, that be probably on his dick want to hear the ratings and shit. But when they find out that Dztrbed is on the motherfucker going ham, and then the World Con come on going ham at TriForce, they gonna want to see that shit. Because they gonna want to see round 2 what happened on that Wule show.
Mr. Rico best said it, my G. Mr. Rico best said it. Who's the Emperors? More like imposters.
Look at the rate now, B. Look at the rate now.
OSTER.
Well, look at the
You
what
guys
now?
are imposters. You guys are imposters. You're not emperors. You're imposters.
I don't want to hear this fool talking, man. Because you ain't talking about shit. If you in there winning the fucking tournament, kudos. Kudos for you. But don't just sit back and take up. Hey, no, nah, hey,
But wait, time out. I just told you. I just told you. 10 years ago, 10 years ago, before you played, my G, I was already on the battlefield with my men. 10 years ago. You's a little kid to me. You's a prince. You's a wannabe prince. You's a wannabe prince trying to lead. My G, you should let one of your girls lead the emperors. Because I think one of your girls would be a better leader, my G. You is not a real emperor, dog. You better put an empress.
You sitting back
to run
off of his
clan.
plate.
The clan is not wearing boxes, dogs. The clan is wearing panties and bras. That's what it is. Your clan is run by panties and bras.
Hey, man.
Your clan is not wearing no boxes, my G. Your empress should be running this shit.
Man. Keep them with us, and you keep trying to take them, and you know what I'm saying? We just had to keep busting your ass with that shit.
But he tried to take our members, so he wanted what we have.
I wasn't trying to take one of your members. I was trying to take one member. I thought she was good.
No, she forwarded me the message, man. Because she know I don't fuck with nobody that try to steal my members. Ask Thunder, man. I just got pulled a prank on that. Just matter of fact, what, 3 days ago and shit? Got me talking Thunder on fucking you.
Hold on. If she
come to my members, I don't play that shit.
My G, if she forwarded you the message, then in the message she said she was down, my G. She said she was down.
Did not say she was. I'm gonna think about it, but I'm gonna let Qualcomm to see if he will.
You want to blow it up, my G? My G, I
will
let
MK.
It was
you man. It was like you trying to show her some bullshit in the game thing, and the whole time the whole mission was just to get the bro.
I will show him his empress. I will show him his empress.
That's one about it. So why? Okay, if she was down, then why she ain't with y'all now?
Because she had to ask your permission. I guess you big daddy, right? Is that what it is? You pimping them?
She don't force him to do nothing. I don't force nobody to do nothing. Like I said, I don't force nobody to do.
She was down, but she's like, I gotta go ask my big daddy. So I'm like,
bruh, hey, yeah, I still got the message. I'm about to post this shit, because if she said she down, she didn't say that shit. So
you better post the whole thing. You better post the whole thing. I will let James access my Facebook and post the whole story online. You better post the whole thing.
You ain't real. Sit back, man. Getting food free on Tom Brady's plate, man. You like the dude that just want to talk, but you ain't really put in no fight work, man. I'm the Qualcomm.
James,
OG veterans of this shit, man.
I don't sit with no fake ass suit, man. I dress up in the battlefield, man. You ain't doing none of that shit, and I'm still making business moves, man. Come on, don't fuck, bro. You're not in the right place, man. Stick to your little trophies or whatever, man. But just know, you fucking with the empress. You better know that, man. We making noise, man, and you better move. Just step the fuck off, man. Don't even call me on Skype. Don't do nothing. Just when you hear empress, just relax, man.
The only noise you making is and PSN over your headphones. That's the only noise you making. Your noise is virtual, dogs. Ain't none of your noise real. Ain't no one hearing your noise in reality.
Hey, Dztrbed. This dude tried to put on this voice on the Wtih show like he was about that TriForce life and shit. Get out of here, man. Nobody intimidated by that shit.
Look,
man.
Hey, man, you hear us out there, man. We making noise out there. Matter of fact, we're gonna win a brawl, and UFGT coming up. So
you gonna win? Wait,
don't even you 88s and you EMP guys don't need to go to those.
Say that. Wait, time out. I didn't hear that right. Say that again. You gonna win a brawl? Say that again.
Hey, Charlie, you gonna play in it? You gonna play in it?
Yo, I'll learn the game, dogs. And I'll personally ask them to put me first round against you in the bracket and learn the game, come down and win a brawl and whoop your ass.
Man, you won't see no man. Come on, dog. Let's be real, TriForce. You don't play MK now. You don't play shit. You just stand in the back, man, and just dick ride motherfuckers, man. Let's keep that shit real, man.
James, that's crazy.
Real, man.
I put 30 years on the battlefield, James, and these young bucks, these whippersnappers, still behind their ears, trying to call OG out.
Hey, on the motherfucking video games then. Why your names ain't on the motherfucking video games? What MK game have you created? James been in the game longer than 30 minutes, dog, and his name is in the MK scene, dog.
I just put a link in. Where I played in Mortal Kombat.
Hey James.
I gotta say, I gotta, yo. I mean, I gotta step in this, and I gotta say, Try got motherfucking world records in Mortal Kombat.
Hey, that's just cause y'all local, man. Y'all just cause y'all local, man.
Get Ed Boon's attention, man. Then fuck with me, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, damn.
Right? You ain't been correct. No video games.
So wait. So let's see what we can get. How many emperors are gonna be at Winter Brawl? You got a count?
Shouts out to the emperors out there in the chat.
You're gonna have a decent count over there?
We got a good 10. That's on the East Coast.
All right. So I think TriForce might just so happen to come back out into the battlefield.
He not gonna do it because he's scared, man. He gonna be in the
offline clan war.
He ain't gonna do that shit, man.
Nah, he ain't gonna make that shit.
What do you say, Troy? You think you got it in you to come and actually? Oh wait, he ain't gonna be able to fucking. You're sitting in the fucking beach right now.
He in the beach with a suit on, sipping pina coladas and shit, man. He don't.
But yet the Emperor's got his attention. So we fucking up your vacation. So obviously we are something, right? So shut your ass up, man. Get the fuck out of here. You should have been ignoring us, man. But I'm telling you, dog.
After I body y'all, I'm gonna take your Empress tantrum.
You're not gonna win, dog. You're not.
And I'm gonna make her my wife. And that's gonna be the end of it.
I can have you bow to me and win a brawl, dog. You will not fuck with me and win a brawl, dog.
You are clearly smoking crack now. You are clearly smoking crack.
Bro, hey, matter of fact, let's make that shit a money match, Mo.
Let's do that, man. That's perfect.
On stream, leader to leader, creator to creator, right? You ain't about that shit, man.
I tell you what, I play me in Mortal Kombat 2, cause I can still get back to that.
Oh, this thing gotta go old as fuck, man.
Damn.
I'm saying, why you disrespecting Mortal Kombat 2? What's wrong with Mortal Kombat 2?
Fuck that. Come on, man. That's like saying
that shit.
That's like saying play me a motherfucking Speed Racer or some shit, man. Fuck out of here. New and approved.
I'll say this. How about this?
MK9, dog, right now. And if you putting up
MK2 to MK9.
I've never played MK9 before. Never.
Then why am I talking to you for, man? We taking over the whole MK9 for. So shit your ass.
In here, man.
But you're not. But you're not taking over. You're not taking over MK9. You're not even the best. You're not even the best online. Yet
you are number one online. You know what I'm saying? The 2013 EMP is number one. Fuck the 88s.
Well, you're right. EMP is number one. Now, EMPR is trash, but EMP is number one.
But
the real EMP, my bad. The real one.
They supposed to be the real EMP.
Y'all are not the real EMP, though.
You don't hear Arcadia, dog. Arcadia, my fault.
Listen,
you don't hear Arcadia.
We're going there. We're going there. The Arcadias. Okay, all right. So that's what it is. We gonna disrespect the day now. The Arcadia. All right.
That's name too for y'all. You know I know about y'all, so get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all got all that bullshit going in y'all shit, man. Yeah, but y'all an empire with 3 people. Get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, James. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Who won the online tournament?
88s.
Okay. EMPR. When you can beat the 88s, you come and see me.
You said when we can beat the 88s.
We just did.
They just did.
Hey, your man lost like shit. You know, you like what, a week old?
They got destroyed, bro.
They
Oh, you just came back?
They just blew him up in a tournament in Crystal Cage. Like the Crystal Cages. What's the name of that tournament?
That was last Tuesday. I went on Blast show and gave updates, man. Big shout out to On Blast. You know, we repping On Blast all day, every Tuesday. What's it? 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Y'all tune in to see Warcon fucking this dude TriForce up, because he ain't about nothing. He's a fraud. He think he plays games, but he talking that MK2 shit, and Winter Brawl be talking that MK9 shit, and he ain't about it.
And NEC was talking about that MK2 and MK3. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There was MK2 at Winter Brawl, so I thought, NEC, I thought you guys still play the OG games.
Though, or is that like bullshitting casuals, or on a competitive level, or what? I don't know. What?
It was on a competitive level. It was on a competitive.
I didn't see nobody play MK2 or MK3. I didn't see that.
It was there. Rio Grand Slam NEC.
Hey, somebody bring that game, and they just the love of MK. So let's keep that shit real. That shit was not on the competitive level like how MK9 was. So if you want to bring
it's not gonna be. That's like comparing Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter Turbo. It's not gonna be, but you're gonna still have some G's that play the game hard.
Nothing's been the same.
See, the problem with y'all is y'all think it's the quantity, it's the quality, dogs. You can bring your entire team, all 350 something idiots, and the quality of my 3 players will body your entire team. In fact, I don't even need that. You know so funny? I'm disrespecting Empire Arcadia by saying you guys are even worthy to play the Empire. You guys can't even beat EGP. You guys can't even beat GGA. You guys can't beat no community that plays offline. Real rap. You have to stay online. That's why you go online. That's the only. And you just won online. Congratulations. I'm giving you your first victory. Thank you for your first victory.
Be complaining so much when y'all get bodied online that it's like, man, I'm telling my guys, man, listen, we gonna go offline, man. Shut these crap ass up. Because I just got bodied online. I don't like online anymore, so fuck it. I'm gonna turn off because I can't lose online. Get the fuck out of here. That's born that. Good.
Pretty much what it is. Your only way you can win is using lag tactics. So that's why you go online. But what I want to know is this. In the last year, there's been an MLG World Championship, there's been an EVO World Championship, there's been a Caribbean World Championship, and y'all ain't never win any of those where there is no lag.
Is your name in it, or is that Rio? Right? Why are you feeding off of it?
Actually, the players that I had, when you look on the stream,
you're not making any moves, dog. You over there feeding off another person.
My G, I'm just letting you know what it said. It said EMP. So the entire world is watching the stream when Carl beat CD Jr. and it said EMP in his name. Now that's an Evo. Now at MLG, they watch Rio. They watch twice. I can't do it. I don't play the game, my G. I'm running a business. I'm an emperor. A real emperor does not go on the battlefield unless it's a worthy opponent. And you are not worthy.
You ain't about that shit, man. You ain't about that.
They don't want that shit, man. He's just gonna come up with all these fucking excuses about how he got the best players in the fucking world.
Hey, he talking about everybody else's team. He ain't say now. He just say 30 years. Ed Boon don't even fuck with him. I know he probably tweeted Ed Boon, probably trying to give him a shout out. My man rejected that shit because he don't fuck with you, because he don't know you. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Guys, I hate to do this. My ass has got to get up fucking to go to work in a half hour.
Big shout out, James.
I could keep this going all night, but unfortunately, I got to go to work. This can continue. This can continue next week. I'm probably gonna. I'm working on Host Unpack for next week. So,
DarKNaTaS, man.
I think he's out like a light. He conked out. He's back to work finally. But guys, as always, it's a pleasure to have all of you on. TriForce, I'll reach out to you tomorrow. We'll talk about some of that VXG stuff. Emperor and Dztrbed, always a pleasure. Bringing some fucking hype.
Man. Always Dztrbed. Keep it going, man. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, I'ma still keep fucking these motherfuckers up, man. You know that shit.
Bring it Empire Arcadia to the scene, man.
MasterBoris, I'm gonna cut
Thank you, man.
I'm glad to have you on. Natus, I'm gonna cut you out because you're fucking sleeping anyway. Get out of here. Fucking Grow, always a pleasure.
All right, man.
I will hit you guys up next week. Like I said, right now everything's up in the air. That I can't believe I'm actually ending my show with 250 people, 230 people in the room. But you guys always bring the fucking hype, man. Both sides, fucking EMP, EMPR, man. You both bring it.
We'll continue this spat another time.
Yes, sir. It shall continue. I'm guaranteeing.
I get my popcorn ready for this one.
Later, James.
All right, guys.
Man.
Take care, man.
All right, man. Glad to have you on anytime.
All right, man.
Peace. Caramba. Well, guys, I really hate to fucking close it with that, but you know, it is what it is. While I'm at it, let me gonna be some hype ass shit going on there. You got VXG giving away trips. You got Tekken also giving away trips to final round. You got Evo qualifier points. You got the obvious money to be collected. So get your asses out there, get hype. Be sure also Monday nights check out Injustice Live. Our boy Felice out there, show support for him Monday nights. I believe 8 o'clock, but I think it's actually like 9 o'clock. I'm fucked up on the times. But go follow him on Twitch and Twitter at Injustice Live. We also have VXG coming up July 25th to 28th. Definitely gonna be some hype ass shit out there as well. Booze, bitches, sands, water, fucking beautiful fucking island. Gonna be a great tournament, especially for the MK players. Great catering that's gonna be done for them. And obviously I want to give a big shout out to Trip Sessions. I got K-Frog from the MK community shooting a documentary. Hopefully it'll be getting finished up soon. And give you a little taste of that.
My tag's K-Frog, and I'm a competitive gamer. Mortal Kombat's my game, mainly because I'm terrible at Japanese fighting games, but I still go to pretty much all the fighting game tournaments in Toronto, and I've competed at some of North America's largest major fighting game tournaments as well, like Evolution in Las Vegas and some of the Major League Gaming tournaments. I've held casual gaming sessions every month at my place to help local players level up and train for the past year, and I sometimes house gamers when they come from out of town for a tournament. The long and the short of it is, I'm very familiar with and very connected to the fighting game community. I've always been especially struck by the level of analysis and effort that some players put into mastering their games and with everything that goes on inside and outside of tournaments. I'm pretty sure the majority of people have absolutely no idea how far competitive gamers go to become top players in their games and about the level of devotion and skill that's involved in the process. So I decided to do this project. The goal? Present the range of experiences by talking to both casual and competitive fighting game players, as well as sharing my own experiences. In order to do this properly, I need to get to New York City and California to conduct some key interviews with a few of North America's top fighting game players. I'll then be providing exclusive in-depth coverage of one of Canada's largest major fighting game tournaments, T13, which many of these players will be attending. So I invite you to join me as I attempt to define the premise of the game.
That's the one thing. That was crazy. That was crazy. My skills are unparalleled.
And once again, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I know I'm not going to my normal 5 in the morning, but my job's hours have changed, so things gotten kind of fucked up for me. Be sure to check out Trip Sessions. That's who is putting that movie together. It'll be a good thing to check out, especially for the MK community. Also, want to give shout-outs to Ultra Spec Cable, TRMK, the Gamer's Edge, which used to host the weeklies for the Valley Stream Monsters. Up and coming people that I want you to check out, which is Put That Back, which is going to be a media company that's covering everything from fighting games, doing great interviews, covering all the top players in the communities. Also, ProPCGaming.com, MKU, who basically is my my heart and soul as far as sites out there. Obviously, VSM, Trip Sessions, Combat Network, which is Shock and Summoning, who pretty much are the heart and soul of what kept the competitive gaming scene alive for the MK community. Deadly Venom, mkserver.ru, which is a Russian website, which is good to know that the Russians support MK. And last but certainly not least, you got VXG, which is, like I said, tournament coming up. Make sure you all prep for that. Get out there. That's going to be a pretty kick-ass event. And with that, guys, I must wrap it up because I got to go to work. So peace until next week.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Just get out of my
That is actually a legendary picture. Oz Convention? No, who is that? I'm sorry. Pun Detective Rod, man. That is a hilarious picture, and that is a keeper. So I appreciate that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Shout out to Dztrbed, Dirty Rubber, obviously TriForce, Mr. Mortified, Humbag, King Rooster, Emperor Dark, Highcraft, FGC, EMP, Crystal Cage. It's always great having you on. Octrillery, UMZ, MK9, Grow 870, always a pleasure. Napalm, Sokuro, Highcraft, Shadowhog. I mean, the list goes on here. What do we got? Super Waidushu. Mr. Mortified, I mentioned you. Cali Joker style. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it, but it is a wrap.